this is Timothy Holt with Holt Growers. About 2 months ago, we started this endeavor as a cottage farm, utilizing my backyard. Right now, I'm working on the business plan and application process for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania's Department of Agriculture to get licensed with the state so I can legally sell my produce and crops to pretty much anyone I want. Preferably anyone willing to buy them. So this plan, I'm on their website right now. The template that they give for a business plan started out as 19 pages long. I've spent the last 2 weeks modifying it for my purposes, and now it's 14 pages long, and I'm about half done. It covers all kinds of things. Now, granted, a detailed business plan is highly advisable for any business. Doesn't matter what your business is, what industry you're in. You need to have a plan, okay? Detailed plan of business objectives. Here's some things included in here. Mission statement, guiding principles, keys to success, market analysis, including industry participants, major and minor competitors, growth, trends, your strengths, your company's weaknesses, different opportunities you can take advantage of, threats to your company. One threat that should definitely be listed in there is bureaucratic red tape and involvement, because that is a threat to every business. The only threat that it's not a threat, the only business it's not a threat to is government business, because, well, that's what it is. How to do sales forecasting, milestones, exit strategies, legal hurdles, which, by the way, this is one of those legal hurdles, is developing this business plan, then sending the application to the Department of Agriculture to get that piece of paper that says, hey, if it pleases the Crown, I'd like to sell my excess tomatoes to my neighbor. Organization and management, how do you, including who's going to be in the management team, what qualifications they need, and how from a human resource standpoint, how it's going to be organized. Financial planning, this is very important. Okay, very important. Financial planning. You need to know where the money's coming from and where the money's going. Doesn't matter what kind of business you're in. In my case with Holt Growers, I am supplying all of the seed money. One of the guiding principles is this business will not incur debt, period. Debt is a bad four-letter word. There will be no debt associated with this company, period. The borrower is slave to the lender. This company will not be a slave company. So it will not operate with any kind of debt. That is one of our guiding principles. It's right in the beginning under executive summary in section 1. So all of the seed money will be coming from me, and it will be self-sufficient. So projected profit loss, cash flow. I'm reading off of my computer screen here. Balance sheets, startup costs, and there are startup costs. Right now I'm budgeting $2,000 to $2,500 this year for startup costs to set up for crop and sales next year. So whether or not you're going to have a board of directors or a board of trustees should be in here. Is it going to be set up as a for-profit, not-for-profit? Those kind of things. You also need to have in your business plan future products and services, areas of expansion, what you're planning on offering right now, inventory, how are you going to deal with your inventory, post-production, distribution, what products and services you're currently offering. Mine, it's garden vegetables, leafy greens, carrots, tomatoes, onions, radishes, leeks, as well as blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and plums. We're also offering raspberry and blueberry leaf tea, We may be offering apple and plum leaf tea as well, depending on how it turns out. Our first batch of plum tea did not turn out very well, so it's not looking promising there. I know this video is getting kind of lengthy with over 5 minutes, but I cannot put a higher emphasis on having a detailed business plan. My business plan right now is about 14 pages long. That does not include addendums. And I have addendums for this business plan with each type of crop. So the garden beds have one. Composting has an addendum. The hens that I'm using for manure has an addendum, and their maintenance and upkeep. The blueberry grove has an addendum governing it. The garden beds have their own addendum. The plum trees have their own addendum. The raspberry grove has its own addendum. So I think you're getting the point here. If you're going to go into business, no matter what business you're going into, you need a detailed blueprint, a detailed business plan right from the get-go, right out of the gate. One of the first things you should be doing when you're brainstorming your business is coming up with this business plan. It can be as detailed or as laxadated as you want, but you need a plan of action. So with that, I'm going to cut this short. I'll probably be posting another video shortly on the frustrations of bureaucracy when dealing with a small business, because that is what's also propagating this. Is it's required by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania for me to be licensed as a cottage farm. It's not legally referred to as a cottage farm in Pennsylvania. That's a generic term. In Pennsylvania, the legal term is a limited food establishment. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching this video. Please check out the other videos on this channel, both our 90 and Out series as well as Holt Growers Backyard Gardening series. So you can check those out and subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thank you.